And we have action. Well, welcome back to my channel. Thank you for those who have subscribed. We're coming along. We're getting there. Um, if I'm doing free readings at this current moment, so if you have a question or whatnot, just leave it in the comment area, and I will definitely, read whatever comes out. And I'm honestly up here to vibe and chill. You know what? I'd rather chill with my subscribers at this point in time because going out here and trying to get these, like, meet friends and, being genuine to people, it always come back to bite. Um, I guess advice for everyone, be careful. People showing their true colors right now. So if they're showing their true colors, believe them while they showing you now. Don't go and try to sugarcoat that shit for what you want it to be because you'll fuck around and get your feelings hurt. Just saying. So I actually have a spread up at this current moment, and I was gonna do it my normal way, but I just felt like this one was a deep one. I have not clarified it all, but I started with my animal medicine deck to get the energy of the reading, and the coyote came out. And when I looked at the bottom of the deck, the skunk was out, and I'm like, well, damn. And it's followed by the love card from my Streets of Talking Oracle deck. But with this love card specifically, you have like the person is sticking their heart in this cup of water. So somebody's in a bag at this current moment. They thought that they were playing you and they fucked around and got tricked in the situation. This person at this current moment, because their heart is like they're in their bag, they're trying to pretty much tell people who you are as far as what they feel and their experience with you. So whatever experience you may have had with this person, they want everyone to feel like this is just who you are. You two didn't have too good of an experience. But yeah, let me go on and clarify that. I'm gonna be clarifying. I say it like y'all can see my cards and it's in my lives. Uh, Honestly, I do blackout lives for the simple fact that I'm actually allowed to read more decks than what I can with actually doing a picture thing. All of my decks does not like to be shown on camera or online, so I gotta respect my deck. They have their own energy. And when I know of it, that means if I was to go and do it and knowing that that's not what they like and they're against it, they would give me the reads wouldn't be accurate. So when I do blackout reads, I do blackout reads because there's a deck that I probably have a message that I need to deliver from that deck, but it just doesn't like to be shown. It's not my choice. It's the energy of my deck. Mm. Well, god damn. What the hell? Okay, so this is interesting. I probably should have done the picture read. So, with the energy being that somebody's trying to possibly spread rumors about you, and they'll tell you that this shit is all out of love. Some people love differently, some people love weirdly. This shit weird. You have the Ace of Pentacles in reverse, followed by the Tower, which is followed by the Ten of Wands, and followed by the Magician in reverse. Yeah. Ace of Pentacles. This may be a work issue, or it may have money involved. Somebody may owe somebody some money, and somebody may have said they were going to pay it back, and you know didn't pay it back, possibly on time, or didn't give back the amount, or they are like, oh, I don't remember. So by this person not actually giving this money back, it got this person unbalanced. So my advice to, you don't give what you can't give twice. And when I say that, so if somebody's asking you for $40, if if you can't give 120, I would say, wait, 40, 80, 120. If you can't give 120, I wouldn't give the 40. That way you wouldn't want it back. Or if you're going to give it to this person and you know it's possibly, going to put you through a struggle, let them know, well, hey, I got it, but if I give it to you, I'm going to possibly, you know, express the why you might need it back, or what's it for. Or you could just say no. Let's all practice that today. No. No. People got a hard time with telling people no. You'll fuck around and end up in situations because you don't want to tell people no. Sometimes you just got to do it. Just say, no, I ain't got it. I ain't got it. And it's nothing wrong with that, because if they really care for you and they're a part of your tribe, they would definitely understand that. Not gonna hold you up. Tribe is everything. But the fact that the Ace of Pentacles in reverse is followed up by the Tower, this create, because of this money wasn't given back, or the person couldn't give this money, it created a Tower moment. Somebody's in the Ten of Wands, as well as with the Magician in reverse. So with this Tower moment, giving what you couldn't afford to give and taking somebody's last. So if you took somebody last, take that into consideration. Don't count nobody calories. Evidently, you had to go to this person for a reason. So don't count their calories. Don't burn a bridge where you shouldn't have to. Because now this person is actually burdened. They're burdened. So be considerate. I'm not saying if you don't have it, you don't got it. But then at the same time, say something. Don't try to be like, okay, well, this person, if they wanted their money back, then they should have asked for it. Nah, they shouldn't have to come and ask for their money. If you borrowed money and you said that you were going to give it back on this date, I'm going to need you to give that back. Your word was your bond. Wait. Interesting. Clarifying the Ace of Pentacles. Because with this Magician at the end in reverse, whoever borrowed this money didn't need that money for what they said they needed it for. So if you really didn't need that money and it really wasn't an emergency, you shouldn't have took it, because now you got them into a situation. And they view you as a liar. Inside, they felt like you're a liar. They felt like you was lying. Or you may have felt like this person was lying about whatever they came and asked you for money for. Possibly when this person came and asked for the money, they kind of guilt tripped. They was like, but you never do. This might be a grown ass kid. Real shit. But you never do. When you give this person and you do this and you do that, you can't give me what the fuck you do for yourself. That's considered self-love. Ain't nobody else goddamn business, and don't let nobody tell you otherwise. And I say that because that Ace of Pentacles being clarified by the Ten of Swords in reverse, as well as the Hierophant in reverse. Don't let nobody guilt trip you into giving them something that you can't really afford to give. Tell me about the Tower moment. What Tower moment did this money set this person into? They definitely see the light. So if you're the person borrowing this money and it wasn't for what you needed it for, you didn't give it back, you are a liar, and they see you as a liar. If you gave this money to someone and they didn't give it back, now you see them for who they really are. They played the game, tricksters. And now the person who borrowed the money is motherfucking going around trying to ruin this person's reputation. Trying to con more people out of fucking money. So I can't really see how love is involved in this situation. Like I said, at the same time, people love weirdly. Some of y'all might be sexually involved with this person. This person you kind of always giving. I had a reading yesterday and I said something about that. Whereas, you giving people money to make them feel better or to be around and stick around you. First and foremost, if they never said that they were going to give it back, you shouldn't have gave them the money. You can't be sour at the fact that you gave them a gift. In the eyes of the law, that is a gift. When you give somebody something, if you need it back, I'm going to need you to say, hey, I need that back. Because with the Four of Pentacles, you feel like they kind of stole from you. I'm working with my Afro Avatar deck. So you got Mumu running away with 4 pentacles. But the thing with Mumu running away with the pentacles, he's walking on some lemons. You sour about it. You sour about them walking away with this money. My thing is, like I said, or they're sour about you walking away with this money. If the money was not really needed, you shouldn't have went to them. I guess, long story short, don't ask nobody for nothing. Figure out a way to get it. Sometimes it's needed. But if this is that type of person, because what I'm getting into is this type of person who this is for the people who went to borrow the money. You went to go and borrow this money for somebody, but this type of person, anything they do for somebody, it's like they gotta brag. They gotta call the next person and be like, oh well, I did such and such call me and they asked me for, so I gave it to them because I didn't want to be boasting about that shit. Now for the people who motherfucking who gave this money, you gave it because, like I said, this person was throwing, like, pretty much guilt tripping you, making you feel bad about, things maybe you didn't do in the past for them or whatnot. But at the same time, don't let nobody guilt trip you into giving them some fucking money. Hold on. Was this money used for what they said it was going to be used for? They may have said it was for food, but was it used for what they said it was used for? Yeah. No. Okay, so this person may have children. If they have children, they probably put it towards their children. But then again, at the same time, and I say with the Six of Cups, because with this Six of Cups and this stuff, you got 3 little girls, and you got, the 6 cups filled with flowers, and they're out in this field. But if they do not have kids, no, they took your money to go out with somebody else. So if this was a friend, they took your money to go out with other friends. They took money to go. If this is your girlfriend, she took this money to go hang out with her broke bitches. Them broke bitches want to have a broke bitch night. If this is your man, he took your money, and he took his family out, his other family, his children. And for some of y'all, he took his baby mama and his children out. Sorry. That's what it is. Sorry. Clarify the 10 of Wands. Why is this person burdened by this situation? What is the burdens on this person? This would be for the person who gave this money. Mm. Okay, so you're burdened because for those of you, this was a family member. You didn't cause chaos between your motherfucking marriage or your house, your relationship. Your partner doesn't feel you should have gave them this money. Your partner feels like this person's always coming to you talking about they on their last leg, and they're pretty much boy crying wolf type shit, and that don't be the case. So you didn't cause chaos in your home. You and your person might kind of be getting ready to go through a separation due to this motherfucker always coming through and asking you for money, and you not being able to say what was the word of the day? No. Um, for some of y'all, if this was a partner, it's not love. This shit's motherfucking about money. And deep down, you think and feel that you in a relationship with the devil. Don't think, motherfucker, I need you to know. You know what it is. Stop trying to sugarcoat this shit for what the fuck you want it to be instead of accepting it for what it is. If you can't accept it for what it is, how the fuck do you expect the person to change? Because ain't neither one of y'all being what y'all want to be, but let me mind my business. And I feel like the Magician card speaks for itself. If you borrow this money and if you borrowed this shit on false pretenses, you're fucked up for that. You need to go get this person back their money. Now, if you gave someone some money and they told you some crazy ass fucking story, Well, I'm here to let you know it's not true. For that love card, I gotta say, they dipping into, they playing on your heartstrings. They're using this love, oh, but babe, I love type shit to get what the fuck they want out of you. Don't be nobody fool. You know what it is. I keep telling y'all, motherfuckers, stop paying people to be with y'all. You know what it is. So if you cashing this person out, you can't, and you know you cashing them out to stick around. I don't really think you can be upset that they doing them and they taking the family out because they're showing you who they want to be with. You can't make them. You can't make the situation be what it is. So, like I said, and I'm gonna say this one last time before I end this live, and not just going back into my zodiacs for the day. If you borrowed money for somebody and it was on false pretenses, they need that back. They are burdened. They are going through a tower moment because they gave you money when they really could not afford to. If you, I'm gonna leave it at that. Y'all heard it. So see you guys in my next live. When you guys see me doing blackout reads, make sure you subscribe and you hit the bell so then this way when I come into my blackout reads and I go live, I am doing mini reads in the blackout reads, okay? Um Soon in my description box I'll have up there as far as where you guys can email me. But if you guys are actually on Instagram, I'm on Instagram at Cinnamon Tarot 333. You guys can message me there. The price list up there is not accurate. It's a very old price list. Um, General readings is $33.33. Like, period. And how I like to do my readings, my personal readings, we can go visual. You can call, and by the time we get through that reading, you need to have some understanding so you can understand whatever it is you coming for. I like to send, my clients back out knowledgeable, enlightened, and knowing some form of the steps that they really need to take to move forward. For some, I do get messages as far as paths. I like to, give them, hey, if you go down this path, this is what you're gonna run into. Go down this path, this is what you're gonna run into. I'm very detailed. The only thing with my personals is that my guides, they do not allow me to work with any and everyone. They do, and we do turn down clients. So if your spirit is not right, nope. Those who they refuse to give me messages for means that they don't want to work with, and I don't work with them. Don't have me fucked up by my gods. But I'll see you guys later, and I'll be back with some more zodiac reads.